New York City, Comedy Central presents Brian Posehn.
Sweet. What is up? New York, this is awesome. Yeah. Man, I love being here. This is my favorite city. It's the best. I was just at Times Square, you know, right around the corner here, and went to MTV where they shoot that show, Total Request Live. You ever see it, you know, where they'll interrupt a video, show a bunch of jackass kids standing out on the street? You know, you're having a good time watching Britney Spears. They cut to a bunch of kids and some little girl's like, I'm 12 and my name's Cindy and I'm from Kansas and one day I want to be just like Britney. Woo! Thing about it though, they never show the true Britney Spears fans. You know, guys my age. You'd never see me out there going, I'm Brian, I'm from LA, and I'm 35, and I just want to say Britney Spears should open up a boner factory because she makes hard-ons all day. Woo! Woo! Her music sucks, but she is super hot. Woo! When her videos come on, I turn off the volume, put on a little System of a Down, and work it. Woo! Why you turn the cameras off, Carson Daly? Just talking about Britney. I'm a fan. Seriously, I do love New York. I love all the crazy street people you can see here. The free entertainment. You know, I like any big city. I like any place where you can see a guy with a pants full of poo fighting a ghost. Right outside your hotel room. Come on, Mr. Lincoln, come on. You're my favorite president. Come on. You know, whenever you see crazy people talking to themselves on the street, a lot of times they wouldn't look quite so nuts if they had somebody else with them. You know what I mean? See the guy walking down the street going, the chicken doesn't go woof, the chicken goes bok bok, the dog goes woof. Look completely in control if he had a kid right there. Just had my family tree done. I was visiting my mom. We had our family tree done. And turns out I'm a quarter gay on my father's side. Which is weird. German, Irish, Italian, gay. Who knew? I'm also 1/16 retarded. Which is weird. Thought it'd be more than that. I've actually been trying to quit smoking weed, and it's really hard, man. Quitting pot. It's like, it was actually easier for me to become a vegetarian, you know, quitting meat. Because your friends never show up at your house with a sack of beef. Going, dude, twist up a link, Star Trek song. It's full of sausage and laugh. I have to quit smoking though, because I always, I can't write jokes when I'm high. I always think I wrote the most genius joke of my life. Next morning, no fail, I'm looking at a cocktail napkin that says chicken monkey. Going, what the huh? Calling all my friends. Dude, what was the chicken monkey thing? I don't remember, man, but we were crying. So I don't get out much, clearly. A friend of mine dragged me to a club recently. I really only go to comedy clubs and places, heavy metal shows, you know, and this guy dragged me to a pickup joint and, you know, to see all the ladies. And I was amazed at how hot girls dress when they go out clubbing. Yeah, because I haven't been out, and it's amazing, you know, the plastic top showing the cleavage and the leather pants pulled up and pulled down here, showing the moose knuckle and the camel toe, the whole deal. Just showing off all their parts, basically, you know? Featuring all their areas. Like, fellas, look what I got. Woo! Thing about it is guys don't do that when they go out. Guys don't wear outfits that feature the dong. You know what I mean? I think we should, though. Start pulling your pants down a little bit, show a little bit of neck. Nothing offensive, just 2 inches of neck. Little male cleavage. Keep it tasteful. Let the ladies know that later on, if they play their cards right, they can see the other inch. That's right, New York, I have a 3-inch dong. I'm talking about it on Comedy Central. You know, in summertime, girls out in L.A., they'll wear the half shirt, you know, showing the bottom boob. Fellas, pull up the short, show a little bottom nut. That's all I'm talking about. Bottom nut. So I went on the internet a couple of times to meet people, to meet girls, and it's not a good place. I don't know if you know, but the internet's full of creeps. And I met this girl in a chat room, or so she said. Yeah, it's probably some giant dude. And so we're talking, and she wants to have cyber sex, which, if you don't know what cyber sex is, it's like phone sex, but, you know, with the keyboard. It's just a new level of sad. You know, you're sitting there working it with one hand, typing, "What are you wearing, lady?" It's pathetic. Pathetic for the new millennium. So this girl, her name was Cybercat72, was her screen name, because I guess there was like 71 other Cybercats. So we meet, and she wants to have cyber sex, and I'm like, all right, I'll try anything once. And so we go into this, you know, room alone, the chat room alone, and we're in there, and she starts to have cyber sex, but she's doing it like a cat, which, because of her screen name, which is weird. You know, it starts off, and I'm kind of all right with it. She's like, you know, I'm rubbing against your leg, purr. And I was like, that's all right. I like my leg rubbed. Next, bring it. And she's like, I'm climbing into your lap, purr. I'm like, who doesn't like somebody in their lap? I've paid for it a bunch, so what's next? Then she's like, I'm lifting my tail so you can see my cute little pink butthole. And I'm like, no. And she's like, I'm licking your area with my sandpapery tongue. And I'm like, no. I was horrified. Because that's not my fantasy. To have sex with a cat, that's obviously her deal. She wants to be a cat and have sex with a dude, and that's all right. But that's not my fantasy. I don't want to have sex with a cat. I've got 3 cats. I mean, I could make that happen if I wanted to. I'm big, they're little, I can shut doors. You know, box them in. But I'm not gonna. So don't write letters. So I saw this ad. It's for KY lubricant. They show it like at 1:30 in the morning, really late at night. If you've ever seen it, it's a woman talking to camera about when she's having sex with her man, and she needs a little help, you know, a little lube. And the thing is, you know, it's basically at 1:30 in the morning. There's no couples watching, you know, and this ad is clearly for couples. But at 1:30, you know, flipping around, it's all dudes, you know, alone and flipping the channels and working it. That's what I think the ad should be. It should be a guy like me, sitting alone in his crappy apartment, you know, holding up the KY. Gone. On a night like this, I like to punish my schlong like I caught it breaking into my house. And KY cuts down on the friction so it doesn't look like my donger got pushed out of a moving car. KY, just work it.